Alright, well welcome everybody to Dex and Shane do Whangarei. We're here today with Mr. Vince Cocurullo. How are you, Vince?
Good, thanks, Dex. It looks like you got a good show here.
Oh, we're getting there,
Oh, not bad, eh?
Awesome people like you to interview. It's going to only get better.
That's right, it is a brilliant place, though, Whangarei, isn't it? There is so much to do, there's so much to see. We're actually down here at the information centre, down in the middle of the town basin, where they get to tell you, if you get slightly lost, they can actually tell you how to find places and where the good food places to eat are.
That's right. And you've got to remember, Whangarei is really what we call a hub. Everything is centres around it.
If you ask nicely to the girls there, they'll even tell you where the best bushwalks are.
But you've got to be nice.
You have to be nice.
You have a business that you're operating out of Whangarei here. Tell us a little bit about that, please.
Sure, not a problem, Dex. It's basically been running for about 13 years.
Yeah.
And it's repairing computers, cell phones, tablets. Over the last couple of years, I've seen technology change, and we're talking about technology changing fast. Look, he's using a camera with a steering wheel. Technology has changed fast.
That's correct.
And as technology has changed, we have to change with it.
That's right.
So our business is now focusing more towards the mobile technology because that's where people are having problems. You know, you got a cracked screen. Oh no, I've dropped it. Oops, I took my phone out jet skiing. Bad move. You know, this is what actually happens. When you're in an environment like this, you take your phone places, you take your tablet places, and you enjoy life. And then you get things cracking or damaged or things like that happen, and that's where we step in.
Okay.
So we've got a lot of people who come along to us and go, look, Vince, we need this fixed. Can you do it? We get most jobs done within an hour. Awesome. So when you get a cracked screen, and it's a vital important phone because you're going to miss that call from your girlfriend or your boyfriend, whichever case may be, they have the phone can be repaired and replaced in an hour, and you're out the door again and you're happy. And the key with my business is all about service, making sure the customer is looked after.
I remember doing some time in retail, and the turnaround could be days, weeks, months. So within an hour that's spectacular.
And that's what we aim to do. You know, the big thing we're doing for May is $95 for getting your iPod screen replaced. And you'll be surprised who likes to take that on a jet ski. I'm still amazed by that. We had a customer the other week took it out fishing.
Yeah.
And they had the phone in the pocket, and they shoved the fishing reel, because they got so excited about catching this fish, a huge big fish. They shoved the fishing reel right on top of the phone, so you can see what got damaged.
Fish comes first, doesn't it?
That's right. And one of the hardest things about any business around the world, but mostly in Whangarei, is making sure your customers looked after.
That's right.
If you don't look after them, they don't come back.
One of the big things around Whangarei actually that we've noticed so far is that even around here, a lot of people no longer refer to people as tourists or customers. They're visitors and their friends.
Yep.
So that kind of thing it's actually quite a new idea, isn't it? And
you can go anywhere in New Zealand, but when you come to Northlanders treat everybody exactly the same.
that's right.
You know, we've got people who, you might have an incident which happens, someone, they want to know where to find something, they approach anyone on the street, and the person goes, sure, not a problem, look, it's just around the corner, you can just go around there, and they talk as though they're the best mate.
Directions may not be the best, but
it's true, that is true.
They're always friendly.
But you know, that's a great thing about Whangarei. There is friendly people. And you know, they talk about, I do a lot of work with a lot of non-profits.
Yep.
Northland is actually the highest area for giving to the community. We give more to New Zealand and around the world than any other area in New Zealand. That's the way it happens. Northland is such a giving place.
But not only that, but I remember too, not so long ago when we had the floods, there was a lot of people came up and they also noted that one thing about Northland is we're free to give, but we're slow to take.
Yeah.
One of the things that was actually said about us is that we're the rugged, get out, grab the chainsaw and do it yourself type guys.
Absolutely.
And girls, that's right. So you can't leave out the girls.
No.
Behind every great man is a woman shaking her head.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not going to argue that. My beautiful wife is there too, doing the same thing.
Right, now also Vince, you mentioned non-profit, aid that you do, but you've also served as councilman for about 3 years, didn't you? From 2007 to 2010.
Yes.
You ran from there.
Yes.
Explain to us a little bit about that journey and where your passion for Whangarei and wanting to get behind it and really push Whangarei into a better place came from.
Look, the biggest thing I've found with council and all those types of things is, once again, that service mentality. You know, we've got so many people and they're really wanting to help out. They're really wanting to do a lot of things.
That's
but
right.
it's the service. And when you look at your frontline staff of council, yeah, even the information staff guys, they're absolutely superb. They're right there helping you, you know. But when you start digging further in, it starts getting a lot harder.
Yep.
And if you want to do anything in Northland, you've got to go through such a process to get to places. I want to change that. I want to get it back to the service, because the service is what counts. And let's say you want to go build a property, right? Not a problem. Build a nice house on your property, or build an extension. Right, you've got council staff there that go out of their way to make sure they get the job done best for you. Doesn't mean you'll get done, you know, cheaper or, you know, behind the door or anything like that, but no, but they will actually work for you and actually help you do. The big thing is customer service.
That's
and
right.
A lot of our frontline staff at council do that. For me personally, that's been my number one goal and aim towards council. And I actually love this city. I love it. Whether it rains or shine, this place is amazing. It's got so much going for it. You know, I talk about 10 minutes for the bushwalk. Just go for a walk right now, 10 minutes up the hill, and you're in the middle of native bush.
That's right.
There is nowhere in like New Zealand to do that.
No.
Marsden Point, we have the largest deep water seaport, so we're going to be getting cruise ships coming here shortly. Cruise ships jumping off, people coming off, jumping in and going actually seeing what Northland is. An hour and a half from here, you can be in Auckland. An hour and a half from here, you could be up in Kaitaia or Kaikoui. You know, it's just moving away and getting places so people can see what the rest of New Zealand is like. Northland is a great, as you said, Whangarei, great hub.
That's right.
It's a great hub.
It is a great place to be.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm born and raised myself. And I often find a lot of people that haven't been born and raised here just don't appreciate it. But it's something where you know you're a Northland boy when you're getting behind the tanifas and you just feel like this place just fits like a glove.
Mate.
And you don't mind other places, we're not saying that.
No.
But you just know that there is a little something about this place that does define you. And when you get into the core of it and people, and you actually see how great the people are, how hard businesses strive, and just the giving that comes from this little community, because it's not big, you just do really appreciate where you're from and your roots. So.
Well, and you talk about not big. You know, Whangarei itself has a population of just on 80,000 people, so
That's right.
it's not a huge population, and it's the whole district. And these people will actually go out of their way and do a good. You know, they'll make sure that they can get what you need for when you can get it.
That's right.
You know, we've got great shipbuilders, superb shipbuilders. And in Whangarei here, a lot of the biggest ships have actually been made by or helped out fitted out here in Whangarei.
Yep.
We've got some seriously talented people. I know you've interviewed Steve Hayward.
Yes.
There's some jewellery there, mate, and I can tell you it's some good quality stuff.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
But you know, he's just one of so many jewellers in Whangarei who have that pure passion and love for art.
That's right.
You know, we talk about Northland as an art community. We've got an art mural here. We've got, you go out to Helena Bay, superb gallery out there with some art, and this is just local talent and local ability.
That's right.
I can't talk too much about it because realistically, this is Northland. This is what we're like.
And you've got to go and see it.
You do. You really do. It's just you'll be amazed by just the pure talent. And a lot of people go, "Oh yeah, I'm sure I saw that down in Napier." Well, you did. It actually came from Northland. I know it's a bit of a shock. It actually came from Northland and went down to Napier because the sales market was down there.
Yep.
Northland has such great creativity up here. We've got great innovation. Some of the best film producers that we've got, some good young ones coming out now from Northland, are actually affecting just like yourselves, guys.
That's right.
I must say though, that hat is absolutely striking on
It's
you.
stunning, isn't it? I'll get a pose.
We've got hockey. The 5 little black sticks came from here in Northland.
One of the best stadiums in the country, I'm actually.
Absolutely. The hockey stadium is superb. We've got 2 turfs there, looking at trying to put another 3rd turf in there.
Wow.
And it is a growing community. There is approximately, now I'm going to go from memory here, about 40,000 people go to the hockey a year.
Wow.
So if you want advertising, that's the place to do it.
That's half of Whangarei.
Over there.
over the
But we've, rugby, we've got some seriously good, some All Blacks, which have actually come from here in Northland.
That's right.
And you could name the names off the top of your head, but this is what Northland is. We have that down-to-earth personality.
That's right.
Cricket players. We've got some great cricket. Northland has got some great talents.
That's
Sporting, artistic, innovation, rally drivers. We've got the Rally New Zealand coming up here.
Like Ben and Ben.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've got some great drivers which are actually there, and they're actually going to be competing in this rally as well. Best drifters in New Zealand and notably around the world.
That's right.
Come here for Whangarei. And Whangarei is one of those guys. And this is it. There is so much talent packed into 80,000 people that it's unbelievable. And when you talk about people from outside the area, we get a lot of tourists who come from England, Europe, those sort of places, and they go, oh, what's in this sleepy little town? Oh, we'll just, wander on. And then they start meeting the people. They start seeing the talent. And all of a sudden, they're finding themselves going out, buying a property because they want to live here.
That's right.
You sell a property in Auckland. Now, no offence to Auckland, but you sell a property in Auckland, you might get $1 million for it. Do you know what $1 million can buy you up here? Some serious nice houses.
That's right. And beachfront.
And beachfront, yes.
Yeah.
And you spent maybe $300,000, and you still got plenty of money in the bank.
That's correct.
That's why we're getting a lot of people who are actually coming up from Northland and Wellington and buying properties up in Northland and around Whangarei, and they're enjoying the culture, the environment, the food. It's just Northland. It's the way we are.
That's right.
I can't really explain it any better,
Yep.
Okay, Vince, well, listen to that.
I'm Italian. Come on.
Are you Italian?
Really? Italian?
Hey,
I'm Irish.
there we go. What's wrong with that?
That's nothing.
And that's what we live here.
Yeah, that's
Multicultural. You can't go. You go down the road. Oh, there's an Italian down there. Not a problem. Yugoslav, Sweet as, African. No worries.
That's right.
It's Northern.
We're a mixed bag of cats. A complete deck of cards here.
I was going to deck of cards rather than cats, because cats tend to fight, so
True. So thank you for tuning in. This is Dex and Shane from Dex and Shane Do Whangarei here today in the Information Centre Art Museum with Vince Cocurullo. Thank you very much for watching. And thank you, Vince, for coming in.
no worries.
Awesome stuff.
So you might need to speak up if I go like that.
Yep.
Just up the.
It's pretty easy for me.
No worries, that's good because this is going to echo a little bit, but we want to be over the rain.
Okay, so is this a good volume? Or
That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good volume.
Okay.
Yeah, this is going to be a little bit start-stop. It's not just going to roll because obviously, so yeah, a lot of the roots of things going. It'll be great.
You call the shots.
Just get a little bit closer to get it. Yeah, no worries. Awesome.
Friendly place.
Absolutely.
Alright, go for gold, Dex, when you're ready, man.
Right, well, welcome everybody to Dex and Shane Do Whangarei. We're here today with Mr.